These clips are from back in 2023. There was a good run of southern bluefin tuna in Victoria and South Australia, and Captain Stu made the call to tow his boat down from New South Wales with our mate Brad, whilst Kyron and I flew into Melbourne to rendezvous before continuing on to Port McDonnell in South Australia. The first day started off quietly, but after a few hours of searching, we ran into a big bust-off of tuna on the surface. I jumped in with a handful of pilchards and saw a couple of fish around 80 kilos, but we didn't have the spear gun rigged and ready, and those fish soon dissipated. Then, a bit later on, Stu marked some fish on the fish finder, following some seals. I rolled over the side with another handful of pilchards. A few moments later, there was a few fish around 60 to 80 kilos eating the pilchards, and Kyron jumped in with the spear gun. I think it was almost immediately that a standout fish came up and inhaled a pilchard between Kyron and I. Kyron pulled the trigger and the fish took off with the bungee and floats. Now, for one reason or another, I think it was because I was focused on keeping the pilchards burley going, I didn't have the camera on for any of that, but I did manage to hit record after we had caught up with the floats. We weren't certain on the shot as it had happened so fast, so Kyron played the fish gently with the fighting float, slowly recovering the bungee until I managed to catch my breath for a dive to check the shot. First dive down, I was still gassed from following the floats, and I only made it down to where I could see the fish but couldn't make out the shot. So a few more pulls on the bungee, then a second dive, I managed to check the shot and could see the slip tip toggled on the underbelly of the fish and there was no ripping. So now we were confident to pull harder on the fish, but it was pretty well done by then.
So, yeah, so the slip is toggled on the other side, so you're going easy.
With a fish of this size, it can easily drown you, so it's always good practice to put a kill shot in. It's both a second securing and to reduce the risk of a lively encounter at close quarters, getting tangled and potentially dragged down. With a solid second shot, it was all over.
Fucking drilled him! Fucking hell! I reckon the other fish were 80. This thing just waddled in. I was like, oh, that's a good one. We were meant to discuss which one you want to shoot, Kyron.
Yeah, that was past that opportunity up. On the surface.
Watch that spear. What's that?
That's a bit of success.
How's the hard bit?
Whilst we were taking photos, we marked some more fish under the boat, and Brad managed to hook one on the rod, which we released soon after.
70? What do you reckon, Stu?
The remainder of the day we jumped in on another lot of fish, but they soon went down with the boat traffic, so we headed in early to weigh and process Kyron's fish.
How big was it?
121.
The next 2 days were quieter. We had one more good bust up of big fish, but we didn't manage to see any of the larger class of fish from in the water. We did catch another nice fish on rod and got some footage of the smaller fish around 50 kilos sipping down cubes. I'll play that now to finish up. Lastly, special thanks to Skipper Stu for taking us out, looking after us and putting us on the fish.
It's coffee time on board Stu Charters. What's your preferred iced coffee, Stu?
Oh no. Actually the what's that one? Yeah, Brazil ones. Those little Brazil.